Satnam, hello, hello, hello. Hello and Satnam to all of you. Welcome to Opal Oracle. I'm adeshpurankaur. It's so good to be with all of you on this Monday afternoon. I hope wherever you are in the world that you and your families are happy and healthy. It is a new week. I hope this new week brings you all much lighter energies. I'm sending love to each and every one of you. Today is our reading for the collective. The moon is currently in Gemini, and it's going to be transiting into Cancer later today. Then we'll spend about 2.5 days in the sign of Cancer, and by Wednesday we're going to start moving into Leo. I didn't really put that in the headliner because we're going to be spending most of our time in Cancer these next couple of days. By the time we get to Thursday, though, in the next reading, the moon will be fully in Leo. So this will trickle into the Leo time frame as well. That being said, I got my sage here. I got my Palo Santo. Little sage for you. Sage for me. Sage for the cards. So in these readings, I use 2 tarot decks as well as 4 oracle decks. I use the Mystical Fairy Tarot along with the Goddess Tarot. And then I clarify with the Light Your Way Oracle deck, the Unicorn Oracle deck, the Kuan Yin Oracle deck, and the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Now that we've cleansed our space, we're going to take a moment and call in our guides. Angels, archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides and ancestors, goddesses and gods, beings of the highest vibration of love, light, healing, truth, and destiny. Be with me and the collective, and please give us clear and concise messages for this Gemini through Cancer into Leo moon transits, and information for our highest good and evolution on this spiritual path. We thank you for being with us. We thank you for giving us clear and concise messages for our highest evolutionary purposes. So this reading is for the collective. It is for all signs. We're going to just jump right on it. Angels, archangels, guardian angels, what messages do you have? I may have to adjust my wrist wrap. Thank you for your patience. It was making it hard to shuffle. There we are. Okay, messages for the collective. And our first card to pop out is the Seven of Cups. So this is a watery energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It is having a lot of options. or knowing that you have options. And seeing what out of those options are for your highest good. Now you've got a lot of choices. It's a card of the divine giving us choices. And we're making a judgment about these choices that lay before us. Because we're coming out of the Nine of Swords energy, the energy of being stuck in our heads, emotionally overwhelmed, anxious, nervous, scared. Thoughts that hold us back are coming out of our thoughts, and we're making a decision with all of our choices. Maybe the choices have been whirling around in our heads for a time, and we're just like, right. We're making a judgment call on what serves our highest good. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Which means, well, she's a very passionate queen. She's very receptive in a fiery sort of way when it comes to passions and creativity and moving forward and getting the words, taking care of herself, even though I really think of the Queen of Pentacles when I think of, oh, the self-care card. But she knows how to get things done. So maybe we're taking a step back. It may also have to do with internal passions. Any messages for the collective for this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame? So there may be messages coming in from a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be very quick communication. But I like how she's leaning on her sword. I feel like what messages are going to be coming through, or the messages are going to be based on their truth, balanced on their truth, staked in their truth. I'm just getting real vibes on this sword. So speaking of truth in the illumination. Which is funny because the Hanged Fae come out, which is could be being stuck, but to me it's always getting a shift in perspective. Maybe we're feeling a little stuck. Maybe someone's words or the messages coming through give us a lot to think about. So there's going to be a sudden change, or coming out of a sudden change. This could have been the past. This could be now, because it's for the next few days. But the Tower came out in reverse, so trying to get a new perspective on how to maybe not have a tower fall. But I have a feeling that these words and this shift perspective, like the towers, already happened for many of us. And there's going to be a gift, a new job, a new opportunity towards stable growth, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. I love seeing that. So let's get clarity on the Knight of Swords. Can we get clarity on the Knight of Swords? It's probably getting communication from a Gemini, maybe? But this is the Lovers. This could be communicating a decision or communicating to a lover. Can I get clarity for the Hanged Fae? What is this new perspective? The new perspective comes from tapping into our intuition, receiving higher guidance from the universe. So there's this, communication from a lover, getting a new perspective, and really just going within and feeling the intuitive energy. Can we get clarity for the Tower card, the Tower in reverse? So the Tower in reverse is clarified by 4 cards. The Ace of Swords, so some clarity or an idea, a new idea, some new clarity. The Knight of Wands, moving forward passionately. Probably some new emotions or some immature emotions, budding emotions, because we have the Knave of Cups, followed by the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. And a Tower can be internal as well as external. So I'm feeling like this clarity that we got, there is a Tower moment that probably happened due to communication. Maybe someone you know or someone you're close to. That made you feel stuck and like, I have to go within, I have to listen to spirit, I have to get some clarity. And this going within leads to a change. It leads to clarity and which way you want to move forward, maybe new excitement or new emotions towards the Nine of Cups, what's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Let's get clarity on this Ace of Pentacles. So there may be a job or a gift. It's supposed to be upright. I'm going to get more clarity because what came out was the King of Wands and the Six of Swords, but the Six of Swords came out in reverse, which means, not moving forward towards calmer waters. And I want to see why that is. Because if we're getting a gift, the Ace of Pentacles, a gift, a new job, an opportunity, a stable new beginning, like promise from a fire sign, a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I would think it would lead to moving on to calmer waters. Let's see if that comes out again. Can I get clarity for the Six of Swords in reverse? So there's a gift from a fire sign, either to an Empress, for an Empress, Taurus, Libra, but there may be some conflict, there may be some words and some heartbreak surrounding this Empress energy. What would make the Six of Swords upright? What would help us move on to calmer waters? Four of Swords, going within and meditating. Okay. Kind of taking a step back, using our intuition, really getting clear. Really getting clear with ourselves. I'm going to jump over to the Goddess Tarot. What other messages do you have for the collective? We have options in making a judgment call, coming out of our heads and out of repetitive, harmful, dark thoughts that weigh us down. Nine of Swords energy, it could be people, places, and things keeping you up at night. Feeling really burdensome and heavy in the mental merry-go-rounds. And this passionate queen in reverse. Before I move on, can I get clarity on this Queen of Wands in reverse? I really want some clarity on the Queen of Wands. Clarity on the Queen of Wands. Please provide clarity. So the Queen of Wands is feminine, fire sign energy, is going through conflict, whether it's internal or external, because it came out with Five of Wands. Maybe disagreements of how you want to move forward, not being able to see eye to eye. Any other messages for the collective out of this? Queen of Cups. So we're being asked to be emotionally intuitive and receptive at this time, to really perceive what's going on with our spidey senses. I mean, and it makes sense if anyone, air sign or someone comes in, a lover comes in, someone comes in with love messages, it may put you in it put me in a place of having to think. But the universe is definitely guiding us to use our intuition when it comes to the communications that are coming in. People come at you with gifts. Go within. Go within. Don't be quick to react. This is a time of using intuitive perception to kind of get a feel for the vibes of what's really going on around us. So, some of you may be dealing with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Or we're being asked to be grounded, stable. We're being told that we have the Midas touch, that all of our efforts are turned to gold. And that there's union. Maybe it's a grounded, stable offer. Four of Wands, Four of Spades in this deck is like the 11-11 twin flame card, which means, yeah, there could be some difficulty within or surrounding the relationship. But there's a marriage proposal on the board. There's opportunity at a relationship. And messages coming in. 8 of Wands. So this is emails, text messages, phone calls, direct messenger from any social media platform, passionate messages coming in. Any other messages for collective? A double confirmation of the 5 of Wands. So fives speak to change, so that we're definitely going through changes as a collective. There may be some conflict. There may be this feeling we need to protect ourselves. Because that's really what I see when I look at this card. Like, I see 3 women with their staves raised, like they're kind of all coming together, and then there's 2 girls kind of huddled together. Their staves are raised, but it's more in defense rather than offense. So I'm getting this, there's maybe some vulnerability that is felt. And maybe that's what the Queen of Wands is going through. Maybe the Queen of Wands is feeling really vulnerable at this time. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. That's 555. Actually, yeah, we have 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. So definite changes, definitely have been going through some difficulty, feeling lonely, feeling maybe even some feelings of abandonment, definite feelings of isolation and conflict. Queen of Swords. So we have the Queen of Swords joining the board. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. some of you may be dealing with. An air sign, an earth sign, fire sign, perhaps a water sign. Yeah, they're all on the board, truly. But the Queen of Swords is also a discerning queen, and sometimes she has a harder outer shell because she's like, no, I'm wise and I'm strong and I've learned my lessons. So she's not very quick to let people in. She's very protective of her heart space. And she's a very shrewd observer. She's very discerning. So there may be like this cold energy from the feminine. Maybe the feminine feels like they have been left out in the cold. Or vice versa. Any other messages for the collective? Some of us are still in the Nine of Swords energy. So there's some of us who are coming out of the Nine of Swords energy to express our truth. And that communication may take us right back into the Nine of Swords. But if there's the temptation to do that, whatever messages that come in, ground, drop into your heart. All the truth, all the solutions come from here and from here. Any other messages? The Queen of Swords may be all up in her head. You could be thinking of traditional values or non-traditional values, breaking away from tradition. Wanting to make our own traditions. But some of you want a traditional commitment. Or you're up in your head about traditional pathways. So we've got a double confirmation of the Queen of Wands energy. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And it came out with 5 of Cups, which I'm not surprised to know this feeling of things just not working out and failed opportunities, failed relationships, and not really seeing the opportunities that are just up ahead. Opportunities. Or maybe things that didn't work out. Maybe a Libra's up in her head. But just relationships that didn't work out. Maybe with a fire sign. Who knows? Fire signs dealing with fire signs. Happens all the time. Any clarity for this Queen of Wands? one of the options, a new passionate offer. Okay, so 7 of Cups and the Ace of Wands came out. So I think it's funny that we start with the 7 of Cups and making this judgment call. And I feel like half the collective's coming out of their heads and half the collective's still in their heads. Or we could do this pulsing, where it's like, I'm about the action. No, I'm retreating. But there's a passionate offer coming. There's sunshine coming. Just as if the option that's going to bring you the most fulfillment is the question. Passionate new beginning, new opportunity. But you have options. And we need to use our wisdom when looking at these options so that we can move out of this 8 of Swords energy. It came out in reverse. Forgive lawn mowing. Thank you for forgiving lawn mowing. But using our wisdom is going to get us out of the feeling of being stuck. Most of the time when we feel stuck in our heads, usually in that 9 of Swords, or stuck in a situation, if we just, maybe hang upside down like the hangman, get a new perspective, listen to our intuition, calm our thoughts down a little bit, we can get ourselves unstuck. Which is why I like seeing in the reverse. Using our wisdom is going to get us out of feeling stuck. Either when it comes to a relationship, commitment, what didn't work out, or how we want to move forward. Any other messages for the collective in regards to this spread for the next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Power. I'm getting the words reclaim your power. Reclaim it. Move forward. Freya is here to empower us. Empower us to make a decision for this bright new beginning. And this power to move forward is going to lead to a transformation. Beautiful, beautiful transformations. I love that. Whoa, way too many. Way too many. Any other messages for the collective in regards to this? But yeah, there's going to be a transformation in love. Either what you love or what you value as much as love. Power, transformation, and love. Look what happens when you make the decision. That's amazing. absolutely amazing. Any other messages for the collective before we move on to the oracle decks? Okay, these three wanted to pop out. 9 of Pentacles, Magic, and the 7 of Swords. So 9 of Pentacles is a card of monetary abundance, wealth, prosperity in all of its forms. In magic, I'm getting a strong manifesting energy. And it came out with the 7 of Swords, which can be the keeping secrets, keeping your cards close to your chest. This can be the deceit card, but I am not getting that at all from this. This is what we do. This is being quiet about your manifestations. This is manifest. To me, this is manifesting abundance and prosperity and growth and everything in your life coming to fruition, but doing it silently, not telling anyone about it. You know, being like, yeah, I've got dreams, I've got plans, and people are like, what? And you're like, you'll see. You'll see when it's done. Then you can tell, you know? So many of us were manifesting and we're keeping it mum. Mum's the word, honestly. It is the best way to start a project. You want to get something done? Don't tell anyone about it. If I've learned anything, jump. Follow your dreams. Ask forgiveness later. Let's see what the angels have to say on this spring. For the collective, for this Gemini, through Cancer, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. We are. Especially if you're on this channel, if you're following me, high vibe. Healers and light workers, shadow workers. We're awakening. We're going through massive energetic upgrades. And this new way of being, and when we integrate a new way of being, we look at options in a whole new way. Like, for example, how I would look at options when I was like a teenager is very different to how I look at options now. There's a lot more discernment I use now. A lot more discernment. And, you know, it's from trial and error. It's from trying something and getting burned, betrayed, you know, things not working out. And you're like, whoop, do it better next time, or I'm going to do it this way next time, or I'm going to trust with that kind of person next time. You live in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful human experience. Not easy. No one ever said life was easy. In fact, Buddhist teachings say that life is pain. No, we're here to feel. We're here to be human. We're already divine. We're already magical. We're being here, we're being human. So what popped out was Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty, Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher, and a Kasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So many of you, as you're going through these energetic upgrades, you're integrating new ways of being, you are stepping into the power of being a teacher, of being a healer, of being a high priest or priestess. These readings are not gender specific, they are for everyone. I love this card. It just speaks to my heart in such deep and profound ways. It speaks to the love and compassion of the times. The love and compassion that the Aquarian age really asks for us as teachers to I paused myself because my thoughts jumped. And then when my thoughts jumped, where I was kind of disappeared. But the love and compassion of the Aquarian age, Yogi Bhajan says, if you don't see through the eyes of compassion, you'll misunderstand at times. And that is compassion we all need right now in this highly, highly evolutionary time. Evolution for us. Evolution for ourselves, evolution all around us. It requires compassion for ourselves and for the growing process and the time and the patience that integration requires, that energetic upgrades require. But we are doing it, and we're here. We're here to help. We're here to go within and really understand from this new awakening and this new energetic standpoint what options serve us now. Because the options that served you maybe even yesterday may not serve you today. Sometimes energetic upgrades are just that fast. Sometimes light code activations take a while. Sometimes they're like that. So what could be good for you one day when you're listening to your feelings and you're tapping into your intuition, the next day you may make a completely different decision just based on the work that we're doing day to day and the shifts that we're going through day to day. We're in really, really powerful times right now. Really, really powerful times. For anyone going out through some tests right now, sending love. Pluto just went retrograde 2 days ago on the 25th. Yeah, so Pluto, the planet of death and transformation, going retrograde, meaning traveling or seemingly to travel backwards. That means transformations are going internal. A lot of internal transformation is going to be happening through October 4th. So Pluto retrograde, it's going to be with us for a while. Internal transformations are going to be happening all over the place. That's what Pluto does. And rather than be happening outwardly, like when a planet is direct, it's within. It's listening to ourselves. It's being our own leaders. It is living our own lives. It is liberating ourselves. I got a little passion there, but there's huge vibes of self-liberation during this Pluto retrograde time. Animal spirits. What messages do we have for the collective to love and support us? Grasshopper spirit, card 30. Take a leap of faith. We have this. With a leap of faith, jump. The universe touch you. Young grasshopper, you can do it. I mean that. I mean that sincerely. When I said earlier, like, ask permission later, or ask forgiveness later, if you're an adult, don't ask for permission. Just ground yourself in the affirmation that it's like, I'm an adult and I have absolutely every right, and I give myself permission to take leaps of faith, to follow my dreams, to do what makes me happy, to be what makes me happy, to really cultivate myself in this way or that way or another way, or cultivate a life with someone, or reach out to someone, those leaps come from within. And this is where we just trust. And it's like, I'm going to follow my bliss. The time is now. I am my own leader. I steer this ship. I'm right there at the hull, guiding the ship. Take a leap of faith, followed by lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. So as we're going within, we're really visualizing the life we want. Not as it is, but visualizing the life we want as it would be happening right now. So I want a Lamborghini. I actually don't. But for, dreaming the world into being, it's like, I love my Lamborghini. I love that it's parked outside. I love that it's perfectly polished and waxed. I love how fast it goes. I love that it's mine. I love that it has this perfect faux leather interior, what have you, it's bringing it into the now. It's taking your visualization and bringing you the now. Hi 707, sending you lots of love, and be here now. So this take a leap of faith, dream the world into being is followed by be here now, which I love the hummingbird spirit, card 34, number 7. We've got 3 magnified by 0. We've got 38, which is an 11. And then we have 7. So I get this, this creativity, this divine creativity, this divine fire within us, this courage to dream the world into being, to really bring it into the now. We're bringing everything into now and be present. Be here, April, what's the date? The 27th? Sure. Quarantine dates. April 27th, 2020. So it's not 3 years ago. It's not 20 years ago. It's not even 30 seconds ago. There's a magic in being in the moment. I'm a Cancer now. Aww. I'm so glad. Yeah, we totally got you on the board too. We've got Capricorn. And we've got Cancer on the board. I'm so glad that there's life between you. Blessing both of you in your relationships. But yes, being here now, manifesting what we want into the present moment, and then being open to receive that, to receive the miracles. Love that. Now's the lucky time. Why should we be here now? Because that's where the magic happens. You need to be present and grounded in the now, because this is where love happens. This is where spirit works. I love this. I don't even listen to this song, but you know that song, I Hope You Dance? I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Yeah, well, I hope all y'all dance. Metaphorically or literally. I hope you take those leaps of faith and really, dream your happiness, your fulfillment into the current now. Because that's what matters. Your fulfillment. Alright, let's hop over to the unicorns. 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 Abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming towards you. Spirit loves you. Spirit loves us. There's abundance on its way, whether it's abundance of love and abundance of support in all of its forms. Abundance is the outcome of dreaming our greatest fulfillment into the present now, being those master co-creators of reality. Any other unicorns for the collective? Any other unicorn messages for spirit? Abundance is supported by prosperity and support. What did I just say? A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Followed by ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. The abundance is coming in, the prosperity is coming in. We're not going to be in quarantine forever, so this is beautiful. I sincerely bless all of you with this abundance and prosperity and support for every area of your lives and for your relationships as well. Absolutely. You deserve it. Absolutely. Kuan Yin, Divine Mother of Love, unconditional love and compassion. What messages do you have for the collective? For this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday energies. All right. Card 33. The 10 Sisters of Light. I am so happy to receive this because it speaks to the energetic upgrades that all of us have been going through. But it also speaks to, the wisdom and how old our souls are. I know it's such a human word, old. How infinite your soul is and how many times it's journeyed and gathered wisdom. Alright, I'll let you meditate on the card where I read from you. You are an advanced soul and have lived many incarnations, shown your light through many different faces. Your soul has learned many skills in past lives, developed abilities and talents. This lifetime is a culminating lifetime in the sense that your soul is drawing together potencies developed over many lifetimes into unified expression. It is like drawing on the power of 10 sisters or more into your one current lifetime. Be prepared to grow and shine, beloved. The higher self likes to integrate the wisdom it has gleaned over many experiences and lifetimes, so that nothing is lost and all is enhanced. You are in the process of spiritually weaving an integration at a soul level now. This means that skills and abilities that you hardly recognize consciously will become more obvious to you. You may find that you know things from different traditions that you have no recollection of ever learning. You may feel strangely drawn to start studying different healing arts or martial arts, for example, only to find that it is somehow similar to your heart. Be patient, open, and trusting of this journey. It is an intense time of spiritual growth. As in the integration, there is also shedding of old issues or pain that no longer serves you. It is good to let this go. You are being asked to encourage the activation of past abilities in your current lifetime by letting go of past pain and issues, even if you are not conscious fully of what they are. Through releasing pain, using the breath out of the heart chakra and anywhere else in the body or energy field you intuitively feel to do so. From the space created, the soul light will shine, and the light of incarnations past, including talents and abilities developed therein, shall shine through you now. This oracle is also guidance that in your life at present there is a past life pattern or contract strongly operating. This is neither good nor bad. It is helping you to grow either in a supportive way or in a way that is challenging you to become stronger. This past life contract may arise in the form of a teacher, relationship, or teaching. It may resolve itself by you receiving the teaching or letting go of a relationship or accepting a new relationship into your life, or even letting go of a philosophy or teaching so that you may expand your awareness with a different teaching that helps you access the wisdom you need for your growth at this particular phase in your journey. This may be very different from what you needed some years or even months ago, and that is fine. It is up to you to trust your heart and discern what feels true for you. Remember, you are the one being with the eternal source, and that being has had many faces, just like the 10 sisters of light. You have various skills and talents, and you can enjoy allowing the process of their return to you now, and the integration and healing of a past life pattern into a new expression too. Prayer of the 10 Sisters of Light. Divine Kuan Yin, Om Namaha. I call upon the 10 Sisters of Light that love me unconditionally. I call upon your grace, protection, and assistance now in releasing past life wounds and patterns so that more of my soul light can manifest in present time. Please bless this process with your mercy, with your compassion and grace. Thank you, beloveds. Om Mani Padme Hum. May you rise and shine. May old patterns that no longer serve be cut away and released in love and completely and fully healed. And as you cut away the attachments, may you keep intact the connection that was made. I'm sending you all infinite love as you grow and you integrate these new light codes. It's always so hard for me to speak on this channel. And I love to communicate, I truly do. I just think the cards speak for themselves. I think spirit speaks for itself more often than not. But I love being here with you. And I love getting to know each and every one of you and getting to share insights and knowledge and wisdom accrued over time. It's super exciting when gifts and talents from past lifetimes integrate into the now. You're like, oh, okay. It really just shows how limitless we truly are, and that this dream that we're living in is so finite. It's so finite. Yet nothing about who we are is finite at all. In fact, we can pull from ancient wisdoms. We are incredibly powerful beings of manifestation and co-creation. So as you're calling this ancient wisdom to you, I'm just sending you love and support. I'm sending you all healing energies, loving energies as you continue on your journeys. It's not an easy time we're living in, and I'm excited for that. It's an adventureful time. Adventureful. Maybe it's a word. Who knows? But it is a time full of adventure and opportunity. And the magic is in the now. It's in the moment. So I hope you seize it. I hope you grab this moment and make it the most beautiful one yet. Sending you all infinite love. I'll see you later. Namaste, Satnam, peace, love, and light. Beautiful of you. Thank you for spending time with me. And if you feel called, like, share, subscribe. We're all healing, growing, and loving together. For now.